Hello and welcome back to Let's Speedrun The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX No S&Q, no wrong warp, no out of bounds. In this episode we'll be making our way to Dungeon 8, and we'll be doing Rooster Skip along the way. I do apologize, I've been going really slow through a lot of these videos, so I'll try to make them a little bit more faster from now on. So we exit Dungeon 6, we're going to dash down, have some owl text. Not much we can do about this. Just I'm just going to speed up the game. And I'm going to actually equip Bracelet here. You can equip it kind of wherever you want. Then we're going to dash up here, or swim up, excuse me. I'm just going to keep on doing that for a few screens. This is just get used to mashing here. Okay, then make our way here. Go to the left. Just kind of take damage on that guy if he's in your way. Vertical wall clip on this tree right here so you can dodge the enemy that's in the way. Dash to the left here. Make our way up here. More owl text. Let's go through this owl text. Lift up this rock, and then we want feather and sword again. So this is the second time we've seen this area. Then from here, boots and feather. Same thing as before. Trying to do our obstacle skip if we can. That's a little too low, so I'm gonna have to just do a regular dash. Dash to the right. Jumping where at the end of the screen. Jump here. We're gonna make our way up the stairs. Go in this cave here. Okay. So this is the start of Rooster Skip. And this is actually probably the hardest part of the entire speedrun. You can't go around it. You can't route away. You can't route it away. You can't take it out of your route. You have to do it. It's a double frame perfect trick, and it's kind of difficult. So this is actually the screen before it. So there are two ways through the screen. The fast way is like this. Alright, so you dash up these, and then you do not dash and just jump across that 2-pit gap. If you at any point are dashing through that 2-pit gap, you're wasting time. So again, looks like this. Like that. The other way to do this room is slightly slower, a little bit safer. Push those things, and go right here. Okay, so we're going to start Rooster Skip. First thing we do, we get a wall clip here. It's not required, but heavily recommended. I'm going to just try to see if I can demonstrate it. And that's a perfect example of RNG gone wrong. I'll explain what happened there in a second. It looks like something like that. And then you would get this key right here. So, briefly what happens is when you're standing on a pit, you can hookshot while standing on the pit still, because the way you only fall into a pit when you're in the center. Remember how we did that in Dungeon 5? When you shoot your hookshot, there's one frame when the hookshot's fully retracted back into Link that the game thinks you're still standing on ground, on solid ground. In that one frame, you can actually jump, and we use that to jump across these pits twice. And you kind of saw what happened earlier. If I just do this, if I fall into a pit, I'm back down at the base of the mountain, and I have to run all the way back. Each time you fail, it costs about 30 seconds, and then we're back here. Also, I'm going to just demonstrate this. The hookshot gets stuck on Bow Wow. He's not cooperating. He's not cooperating with showing. See how it's not moving anywhere because it gets stuck on Bow Wow. So if that happens, you basically are going to fail this trick. So the way I like to do Rooster Skip, I like to jump. You have to get a dash jump in there. Equip your hookshot. This is about the best area to land in. You kind of like 1 pixel in this corner, maybe you're exactly on this corner, but this is about the best line you can get. And then you shoot your hookshot, and then let's actually. When you see that the hookshot's like right around there, try pushing A. Push like finger roll between A and then B, or feather and hookshot in that order, so you can try to get a jump. And if you fail, if you're not on the right frame for the jump, then you can actually hookshot right away. tip, 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 tip. If you push the buttons at the same time, you'll just do like a weird you'll do something like that where you jump at the same time while hookshotting, and that gets you nowhere. So try to do like a finger roll between the two, just like A B A B A B. So from there, oops, I actually need a dash first, right? Right there. Oh, that was gonna get in the way. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do to manipulate him, he just gets in the way. After you make this first one, if I can do that, actually this is a good example. After Link crosses this midline here, right here, when you start doing your jumps, hold down and left, because that'll get you across the, that'll get you like curved into this area right here. It is frame perfect, and Bow Wow is being a jerk right now. So right here, if after you make this first jump, I recommend if you can face down, face down. If you cannot, just face left. But as soon as you kind of cross that midline right here, so maybe in like a pixel or two, I would start facing down and trying the jumps while holding down left and hookshot. It's double frame perfect. It's hard to get used to, but it's kind of something you have to learn how to do. And it's gonna be one of those tricks that you won't get for like 2 hours when you try it, and then after you get it the first time, you'll get it like once every half hour, and then soon you'll just start to, like, your brain will figure it out. I did figure out something very recently about buffering this, and I don't really want to show it off, but I'm gonna do it just for the sake of for all the newbies out there. So it starts out the same way. Get your hookshot out. Let me save state here. Oops. Hookshot, and then you save buffer. So you save buffer till hookshot is exactly right here. After you get that save, you unbuffer you get out of the save, hold map, which is select. Then you push map. Then when the map clears, you hold jump and the direction you want to jump. Same thing, you can just, if you're not there, you can just keep on save buffering until you get to the right frame. That was the right frame, so we're going to hold select, and then jump in the direction we want to go. That's actually guaranteed 100% consistency. But if Bow Wow does get in the way, there's actually still nothing you can do about that. So, yeah. So that was 1 frame late. That was 1 frame early, so we're just going to buffer 1 more frame. That's the correct frame. Whoops, I don't know what the heck that was. That was 2 frames too late. That was 2 frames too late. 2 frames too late. And then I fell in the pit. So, whoops, I forgot where I was at. So if you want to be really safe, you can just do it really early. Just buffer until you get to that frame where the hookshot just is like right next to Link. Whoops. That's the right frame there. Select, down A, and down left and jump. Alright, so that's Rooster Skip. Kind of went over a lot more than I wanted to, but that's about the gist of it. You'll get used to it. I recommend not doing the buffered version. I heavily recommend not doing the buffered version. After you get into there, you just hookshot to get the key, and you fall into a pit. After you fall into a pit, boots and hookshot, go back up the mountain. Because normally you have to get the rooster, and you can use the rooster to fly over those pits. That's why we call it Rooster Skip. And then we're just going to hookshot across these bridges here. Get a little dash. Do one of those. Yet another one of those bushes that you can only break with a sword. So we're going to do that. Diagonally dodge those guys. Just walk to the left here. Hookshot across the gap. As soon as you hookshot across the gap, you want to have boots and bombs out. Just try to make your way up mountain here. Bow Wow goes a little crazy because you're not supposed to have him here. Alright, in this screen, fall down, touch the rock, lay a bomb, And then, whoops. Then we want feather out. Boots and feather. Then make our way here. So we're going to go over something called flame skip. It looks a little bit like this. Oops. Not supposed to take two hits of damage, but I did. So when you enter this cave, your goal is to get a wall clip into this wall right here. That's actually really easy. So the way you do that is when you enter the cave, you just hold up, right, and boots. And you're... What the hell? That's strange. Hold up, right, and boots, and you get the wall clip that you need. Your perfect wall clip every time. Up, right, and boots. From there, you're gonna hold. When you screen transition, you're gonna hold up and boots. When you take damage, you're gonna let go of up, push up again, and then push left. So it looks like this. You're supposed to only take 1 hit of damage. I'm not sure why I'm taking hit 2 all of a sudden, but it looks like this. This flame does a lot of damage. Does I think 2.5 hearts. But that's what it looks like. So again, just maybe watch the inputs. But you dash up, you hold dash and up until you get hit. When you get hit, release up, push up again, and then push left. Keep on taking 2 flames of damage, which is not recommended at all. But that's flame skip. There's also a strat where you can jump. I don't really know much about it. I guess it looks like that. Yeah, I don't really know anything about it. Yeah, so I just do mine. But I keep on taking 2 hits of damage. You'll never see me do that in a run, but there we go. That's flame skip. Yeah. Normally you need to have the level 2 shield in order to get through here. Yeah. That's it. Then we're going to dash to the left here. Normally you need to have song 3 on your ocarina to wake up this turtle, but we're going to use bomb event glitching to do that. So something you need to remember the requirements for bomb triggering, bomb glitching, whatever I called it. Screen transitioning, laying a bomb, and moving vertically. So this is actually, we're going to have to do this on a horizontal screen transition, so that actually complicates things a little bit due to sub-pixel RNG. Again, I'm not going to really go over those. Also, this enemy needs to be dead, so just tap battle, kill that guy. So you could jump to the screen transition. The way everyone else does it, this is the way I recommend doing it for now. I don't really like my method, but I do my method. So after you jump to the screen transition, you can face up if you want. Pause. Get your bombs out. Unpause while holding up, left, and bombs. Screen transition, hold pause during that screen transition, and then unpause, laying another bomb. So it looks like that. Hold pause again, lay another bomb, and then that'll open up the cave. I have this other strange method you'll see me use with the shovel. It's only 2 seconds faster, and it's sub-pixel RNG dependent. And it's really hard to explain unless I have to go into what subpixels are, and it's not really worth it. So, method is always going to be, so I'm not going to go over it. The method's always jump to the screen transition, get bombs out, buffer that, pause buffer during the screen transition, and lay another bomb after the pause. And that's it. And then last thing to know is that when the turtle head is moving out, or when the turtle head is spawning or becoming alive, he doesn't have a hitbox. So you can just walk into the dungeon right after that. Just hold up. There you go. And we're in Dungeon 8. And next episode we'll actually tackle Dungeon 8, which is actually pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. So I'll see you guys then.